In today's adventure of an episode, we're reading about some more Choosingbeggars. Definitely some of the more frustrating stuff that we read. And I hope you're ready for this, guys. I don't know if I am. But with that being said, let's get into it. Enjoy, guys. Christmas choosing beggar mum places $250 order with me for same day pickup and gets mad when I won't accept sob stories instead of cash. The last few years I've made pre-filled Christmas stockings, Easter baskets, boo bags, etc. and I sell them on Marketplace in 3 different sizes: mini 15, standard 25 and mega size 50, which includes an additional wrapped gift. I make a decent profit and most people appreciate skipping the shopping, especially single folks who otherwise wouldn't have a surprise stocking. A woman messages me on the 23rd for 6 mega stockings. I spent well over an hour getting details to personalize and much longer to put it all together. She didn't ask me for a discount, which is fine for a big order, and we agreed on $250. I let her know they were ready, reaffirmed the price, and we planned to meet up. I'd also put together a free mini stocking since she said that she likely wouldn't have one herself. We met and almost immediately she says, "Hey, I hope you have lots of Christmas spirit because my family and I really need it. I sell on Marketplace all the time. I know what's coming next, and I'm sure you do too." Wouldn't you know, her family has been through every possible disaster, but her kids are perfect angels, but also all have cancer, a dingo ate her baby, etc, etc. Then she admits that she never planned to pay me and figured if I'd already done all the work and knew that they quote unquote needed them, then I'd just give them to her for free. She figured extremely wrong. I put the stockings back in my trunk and I drove off. I hadn't even pulled in my driveway before my phone was dinging non-stop. She sent me photos of her kids, videos of them crying when she said that I ruined Christmas, pictures of her fuel gauge on empty, a nearly empty fridge, screenshots of her bank balance, and more than 30 messages demanding that I do the right thing and stop ruining Christmas for her kids. She had the nerve to complain that I didn't even give her the mini stocking since I'd already planned to give it away for free. Funny thing was, she came from further than I did and didn't have her kids with her, which means that she had the videos on her phone already. Wow, true. I blocked her after sending one message. "Hey, I wouldn't have minded at all gifting to your kids if your need is genuine. Had you asked instead of trying to manipulate me. You ruin Christmas for your kids yourself if you think the only thing that matters is the gift. Your kids deserve better, but it's on you to provide it. Kindly go shove yourself up your own butt." Christmas morning, my emotions got the better of me, wondering if the kids really were going without, and I used an old account to check her Facebook. Stacks of gifts, a free feast, huge amounts of gift cards, you could barely even see her tree, and of course, complaints about all the charities that provided the bare minimum for her kids. And scrolling Marketplace this morning, I find her selling a ton of brand new toys and kids' clothes. I should have taken screenshots, but I was irritated and I deleted all the messages immediately and blocked her. I hate how the holidays have become a magnet for slime bags like this, looking to exploit anybody and anything they can. Yeah, wow, that is so wrong. Ew, why are people like this? And that's right, you probably would have helped them out too if they asked, instead of trying to guilt trip and manipulate you. And if that's true with the videos of their kids crying and stuff, like they just have videos of them crying and saying that you ruined Christmas, that is so messed up. Like, imagine being a parent and whipping out your phone and being like, "Hey kids, can you please cry and say that this person ruined your Christmas?" Like, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, well, what a revolting way to start the episode. Woman with 6 kids upset at this year's haul. Hey y'all, I hope y'all had a good Christmas. We did, in spite of the disappointment of the Santa Council gifts this year. Half of them weren't even wrapped. Each kid got literally one outfit, one book and one toy. I don't know what happened between this year and the past years we've participated, but this was about $100 worth of stuff total for 6 kids. And so yeah, beggars can't be choosers, yada yada. But when you're relying on something and you have an expectation based off past experiences, it's just frustrating, you know? Just a SN mama doing her best. So yeah, we're definitely thankful and we count the blessing, because between extra medical expenses and several deaths in the family this year, including my own second trimester loss and kids having multiple surgeries and such, money has been tight and stress has been high. So we do appreciate that the program even exists. Anywho, just curious, has anybody else had a poor experience this year? P.S. The handmade baby blankets and such were so lovely. Well, what a way to end it. By the way, I absolutely adored the baby blankets. I'm 24 years old, I don't have kids. Gonna be 25 on the 9th of February. Little bit nervous about that. But yeah, I don't have kids, and it blows my mind that people have 6. Like, Like, obviously, it's a personal choice, but it must be expensive enough to have one kid. How do you even have 6 kids, you know? Like, what does that look like? How do you afford that? And also, am I wrong, but did they say in there that they're having another kid? Like, I'll never tell somebody what to do with their life, and if you want to have a lot of kids, that's fine, but I feel like at a certain point, especially if you can't afford them, all it is irresponsible. And yeah, like this comment says, it's just bonkers. If I was a single mum with 6 kids in genuine financial hardship, I would be so happy that my kids were getting 3 presents, including something practical like clothes or educational like a book, and then fun like a toy, plus handmade blankets and such for the youngest kids. They weren't wrapped? I mean, unless I'm missing something, is there a reason that she couldn't wrap them? Yeah, 1,000,000%. Wonderful lady in my community puts on a Christmas lunch for the town and gets taken advantage of. I moved to the town in which I live, Western Australia, at the beginning of this year, and it's a really lovely little place to live, but I'm so disappointed right now. This lovely lady in my community decided to set up and host a Christmas lunch for those who are doing it tough or those who are alone on Christmas Day. She spent thousands on food, decorations, and the venue as it was too hot to host outside as originally intended. 39 degrees on Christmas Day. She donated her Christmas Day to this thinking she was doing a good thing. She then opened it up for anybody to come, not just the poor or lonely. All they had to do was RSVP with her. I donated some plates and platters, so her and I have been speaking. She put up some photos today of what the place looked like, but no actual photos of the event itself. I sent her a message asking how it went, and her response was just so disappointing. No one stayed, whole families decked out in their new clothes and kids with their new iPhones etc. rocked up, demanded the food in takeaway and just left. She had families and people coming in helping themselves to whole roast chickens and huge platters of food and desserts etc. and then just leaving. It's such a small community that everybody knows each other, and she told me that none of these people needed that food. They would have easily and comfortably been able to afford it. She wasted all that money on the venue, the decorations, and the entertainment and the games for the kids, and her own bloody Christmas Day. She even had a man yelling at her because she didn't provide presents as well for his kids. He hadn't even registered. So all the setup, planning, preparation, and money spent for a community Christmas lunch, all for people to rock up, take the food, and demand more before leaving. She's a good person, but I'm really hoping that next year she doesn't do it again. Oh, that's so sad. And once again, why are people like this? Like, how can you be so ungrateful? But yeah, just people taking advantage. Oh yeah, that sucks. Hopefully there were some grateful people there. Parents paid for an entire trip to Disney. Daughter upset that she didn't get more gifts from them. Ended up convincing her Facebook group to send her gifts. I'm just here to give thanks and complain a little. The only gifts I got for Christmas were from people of this group, so thank you. Truly the best village a mama could ask for. Yes, before anybody says, well, your mum took you to Disney. Yes, that was technically a gift, but it was kind of a slap in the face. I ended up spending a good bit of money that I wasn't supposed to spend, and my sister and I have always gotten even Christmases, like the same amount spent on us, and my sister got thousands more. Wait a second, hold up. People spend thousands on their kids at Christmas? Is this some kind of joke? Why? Like, relax, there is more to Christmas than the bloody presents, and my parents didn't get so-and-so a single thing. His Disney trip was free because they lied and said he was 2. My sister has 2 kids over 10, so my parents had to pay for 3 tickets for them. I'm just a bitter lol. Christmas has always been our time to get those things that we want, but we can't really spend the money on. Wow, this could be the most privileged thing I've ever read. We've always gotten a $1,000 to $2,000 budget. I feel bamboozled this year, LMAO, especially because I need a crap ton for the house. I know I sound like a brat. Oh, that's good, because you definitely do. You probably are a brat, but I'm more so pissed that they didn't get so-and-so anything, and that they spent thousands more on my sister and her family. Yeah, that was awful. Yeah, like these comments say, I wonder what she got her parents. Probably a bloody migraine. Good question. I bet that's not even a thought process for her. Yeah, that was embarrassing. Like, I can't believe that they spent thousands more on my sister. There are people in the world that don't have access to clean drinking water, and you're saying this sort of entitled crap on Facebook? That's embarrassing. She got bags of new toys donated from a charity, but calls it all junk. Why didn't you give it all back to another charity? So greedy. It was Christmas Eve and 2 big bags were dropped off unexpectedly. I gave away what I could. Nobody is greedy for junk they don't want. You're calling the donations junk? Junk that could have given a kid that didn't get anything at Christmas? I'm surprised that they let you use resources that give toys for the poor when you could afford Meta Quest and gaming systems. Yeah, that's why I gave most of it away. I didn't want it. I don't like random stuff. stuff. Random stuff is most kids' only Christmas present. Stop taking advantage. Right, so I don't really know the context of this, but yeah, it doesn't sound very good. But yeah, super gross and greedy behavior. I'll keep all the good stuff, and I'll give the junk to somebody else. Yeah, that sucks. No banana. Outside of the train station in Chicago, a beggar kept on saying, "Can somebody please help me? I'm so hungry. Can someone help me please?" So I offered him a banana and he said, "Oh hell nah." The woman behind me laughed and said, "A banana is a meal. You must not be that hungry." I agree. Yeah, what? We read stuff like this a lot. Like, please, I need some food. Gets offered some food. No. I do not want this. I want a feast and you must provide it. Banana. Oh my god. The audacity. Starting January 8th, I'm looking for a full-time sitter to come to my home for my 3-year-old from 5:30 a.m. until 2:40 p.m. And I need somebody who would also be able to take my 16-year-old to school by 7:30 a.m. Please don't be afraid of dogs. Hi, I can do that for $185 a day for a normal day. No pet care, and if the older schedule changes, I'll adjust. Do you provide a car seat? I have been paid through care before. I have a clean background. I have my sub-teaching certificate, first aid certificate, and have a clean driver's license. Hi, I'd love to hire you, but $185 a day is outrageous. Daycare is cheaper than that. I'm a single mum of 4 kids. I'd be giving you more than my paycheck. I need Monday through Friday. That's $9.25 a week. Hi, sorry, I can't help you there. 9 hours a day plus commute from school to your house. Good luck. Yeah, like the top comment says, daycare is cheaper than that. Of course it is. Why wouldn't daycare be cheaper than a personal nanny? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Of course it's cheaper. Infuriating, but also confusing. I love choosing beggars. Please help. I'm in search of some AirPod Pros. I can't afford much, and with no income, Christmas is extremely hard this year, and I'm running out of time. My daughter really wants some of these, but I can't find any for less than $300, except on Marketplace, but they're like 80 plus. I need help. If anybody has some that they would be willing to part ways with, I will give money. I just don't have much to give since I have absolutely no income at this time. It would be very much appreciated. I miss the days when she was easy to shop for and didn't require hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. She wants a Nike Tech jacket, AirPod Pros, Yeezys. No, surely not. Nike Dunks, just stuff that I absolutely can't afford, but she expects me to get them, and I feel like absolute garbage because I can't get her what she wants. Not to mention her birthday is right after Christmas. Yeah, but I mean, kids will be asking for lots of stuff. Yeah, like the top comment says, I mean, my 10-year-old is asking me for a PlayStation 5, an iPhone 15, and a VR headset. Does not mean that she's gonna get them, and I won't feel like crap because I can't and won't. Her response is, I can't wait until I'm old enough to get a job and be able to buy them myself. She knows I still love her. She still has everything she needs and tons of stuff that she wants. What's wrong with people? Yeah, I suppose they really don't want to let down their daughter, but yeah, you can't really be getting other people to buy the stuff for you or give you their stuff. This one's a roommate post. Well, if I'm writing this, then I'm in need of a roommate. He or she must have their own income. Your rent for now include must be able to supply dog food, $15 a week for lights, and kerosene for the heat. This is subject to change when the weather changes. Now, when it comes to accommodating you, right now all I can offer you is a sectional that you can sleep on. I'll find you somewhere to keep your things. I do have dogs, 5 to be exact, and 1 kitten, but everybody uses the bathroom outside, except for the kitten who has a litter pan. I'm located here, which is between here and here. Any other questions, please feel free to ask me anything you want. I'm an open book, and I'm honest. Yeah, like the top comment says. What a weird way to start. Well, if I'm writing this, then I'm in need of a roommate. You are writing this. Oh, that's so funny. If I'm recording this episode right now... Oh, wait a second. I am. Yeah, that was like the most dramatic and unnecessary way to start that. That's hilarious. But yeah, no thanks. I thought I was getting a bargain. Just a short one today. I volunteer at a charity retail shop, and we currently have a bunch of nice tops on sale for $3 each. Or you can fill a bag with as many as you can fit for $10. It's a pretty sweet deal. This woman comes up to the counter and tries to say that she thought it was $3 for the whole bag, even though it's very clearly stated that it's $10. When I tell her it's $10 to fill a bag, she looks disappointed and says, "Oh, I thought I was getting a bargain." She says with 20 t-shirts in the bag and she filled up $10 instead of $60. I'd call that a bargain, but apparently it wasn't good enough for her to consider it a bargain. She still bought the clothes. Yeah, wow, that's so annoying because that is such a good deal. Like, yo, I know you're being very generous already, but come on. Can't you give me an even better deal? Or maybe you could be grateful. Just a thought, you know. Beauty store Choosing Beggar. I went into a makeup store, the one with both high-end and drugstore products. I picked up a couple of stocking stuffers, and as I made my way to the counter, there was a woman standing near the end of the line. I asked her if she was in line. She said no, but she didn't have her wallet, and could I buy her basket full of stuff, which included perfume, makeup, and eye cream. To be honest, if it had have been food, I might have given her a few bucks or bought her food, but I don't even buy myself $100 bottles of perfume and eye cream. Yeah, definitely. It's not like it's a necessity. And also, like the top comment says, she's gonna turn right around and return it all for the cash. These kind of scammers are all over our local Target. Yeah, true. Hopefully not, but they probably were. But yeah, you're right, OP. If it was food or something, it might be different, but not expensive perfume. A request on Nextdoor. Hello, neighbors. My name is so-and-so, and I'm looking for somebody to donate to me, in capital letters, the following items. Number 1, a 60 to 72 inch LED, HD, or Samsung flat screen TV with a built-in Fire Stick. What? 2, a large fake broadleaf plant to place in the corner of my living room. Should be between 5 and 7 feet tall. If this isn't a joke, I'm gonna cry. Number 3, 3 or 4 6 or 9 foot electric extension cords. Number 4, electric multi-plug strip, outlet socket strips where I can plug 3 or 4 electric cords into one wall socket. I think it's called a socket strip. What, like a power board? Number 5, starlight strobe? Question mark. A radiating rotating beam system that at night throws stars and light onto the ceiling and walls in a room. Number 6, 3 small night lights to plug into the wall at night so you don't trip and fall, rather than turning on the bright wall or ceiling light. Number 7, 2 small table lamps with cute shades. And number 8, a small Bluetooth sound system. And OP said underneath, what? Confirm this is not a joke. They legit want this. Oh, the audacity. That one was so bad. And also the fact that pretty much none of it was necessary. Like, you don't need this stuff. You might need a power board, but you don't need a bloody 72-inch TV. And especially not one that somebody's gonna donate to you. And also, imagine if you did have a 70-inch TV. Why would this person feel like instead of selling it, that they're just gonna give them the 70-inch TV? Yeah, nah, so much entitlement. You will pay for food? Great. Let me order 3 of the most expensive combos. I'd been writing a paper that was stressing me out, so I took a break to get some food. When I pulled into my parking spot, somebody drove into my car. The damage was nominal, just a scratch on the bumper. The car was on its last leg, so I let it go. The guy gave me his number and said to get it detailed and to send him the bill. This is gonna sound weird, but I went from being stressed about the paper to relieved about my car not being thrashed, so I was actually very calm and happy. Enter the Choosing Beggar. A homeless guy came up to me and said he could fix the scratch, and before I could say anything, he takes a spray bottle and a rag and scrubs the bumper, so it looked like a clean bumper with a scratch. I thank him for trying his best, and as I'm walking off, he asked me if I can buy him some food. I say, sure, I'm going to this restaurant, join me. He says, actually, can we go to this restaurant? I'm in a decent mood, so I say, sure. So we go to this restaurant, and he proceeds to order a $9 combo. Fair enough. But then he asked to go large and to add an extra portion of meat, so now it's 16. I was a college student on a tight budget, so I was gonna say sorry, but no upgrades. Before I even get the chance, he then says, let me get 2 more duplicate orders for my friends. What? Oh, the audacity. I ask him who's paying for the other 2 orders. He says, you said you'd buy me some food. I inform him that I'm not buying the neighborhood food. He then tried getting the original upgraded combo with an additional teriyaki bowl for like $28 total. I tell him it's not gonna happen and that he can spend $9 on the basic combo. He gets mad and says that I'm being cheap, uses a few choice words and gets kicked out by the cashier. I go back to the first restaurant, but I decide to use the drive-thru. A few days later, I go to the other restaurant. Apparently the guy tries to pull that same trick every time that somebody agrees to buy him food, but the owner decided to ban him. Wow, that's so interesting. So they try this on everybody. Oh, that sucks. And I feel like that's enough Choosing Beggars for today. We definitely need to read something wholesome. That's enough infuriating stuff for today. Today I did one thing. It may not seem like a lot, just one task, but it is to me. It's more than when I could do nothing. I'm getting better. Yeah, damn right. Keep up the good work. You should be proud of yourself. You're probably wondering why I've gathered you all here today. Okay, I don't know if I've read this one before. I feel like I might have. But how cute. I love how they're pushing their neck back. Nez does that when she's hungry, and it's so cute. She makes herself look extra chubby. It's bloody adorable. Just like this beautiful little puppy. When Bay is caring, smart, makes you cry laughing, and appreciates you. Yeah, how beautiful is that? There's something about happy relationship memes. They're so cute. Hell yeah, beautiful relationships. You go to bed in summer after sitting in a nice breeze. You have watermelon and iced tea before bed. The sheets are cold. Oh my god. This is absolutely beautiful. Possibly the best day ever. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you had a wonderful time. And if you did and you want to see more Choosing Beggars episodes, make sure you like and subscribe and let me know down below what you thought. And the comment of the day today goes to Fluffy the Dragon 0007. This is exactly what I needed for the background when drawing. Also the perfect thing to watch when I come home from school. Happy New Year. Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you for watching the videos. And yeah, Happy New Year. It's going to be an awesome year. And I'm so glad you enjoyed the episodes. I hope the drawing went well. Okay, I'm out of here. Thanks again for all the support, guys. Make sure you look after yourself and make sure you have a beautiful, amazing rest of your day. And you know what I'm about to say because I say it every single day. Bye!